This is the garden in progress. Little Logan's side project.
It's kind of whack, but it was like basically free. Jeff at Heinz Racing had a bunch of extra pallets on the side of the building, and I hacked them up and I made these. Actually, this one, 3/4 of this is from the pallet from Escalade's engine.
Yeah, the LME pallet. The new wood is from LME, and the old wood is from Jeff. It's funny.
Yeah. So I have all kinds of stuff. Sweet bell peppers, poblano peppers, green beans, watermelon, cucumber, and more watermelon. And I know that this isn't enough room for everything that's in there. That's just like how it's gonna start because I don't have space for it yet. All I did really to make those was like nail or screw stuff together. It was really, really easy. I didn't use a tape measure at all, and it looks fine. So you don't need to measure anything. Just eyeball it and cut it, and it's fine. When we went to, what was it?
Indianapolis.
Oh yeah, Indianapolis. We went to Kroger to get like water bottles and ice and stuff, and I got a fruit cup, and I found one single cantaloupe seed in my fruit cup, and for whatever reason I decided to save it, and I planted it when we got home, and then like 3 days later it felt like I had one little cantaloupe seedling thing, and I was like, what the hell? Like, I was so excited because I didn't think it would do anything, and I told Mitchell and all that stuff because I thought it was really cool. The next thing you know, I keep watering it and stuff, and now there's 4. That one cantaloupe seed from my fruit cup made 4 cantaloupe plants. Like, that's just insane. And this is spearmint because it keeps bugs away, and stink bugs don't like it.
We hate stink bugs around here.
I haven't seen any stink bugs since we got that plant. Just saying.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's a good point.
And this seems kind of stupid, but this is a cardboard box that I put some dirt in and some wildflower seeds just because I didn't think the seeds would do anything.
And they did.
And they did. And I don't know what I'm doing. So if I can do it, somebody else can do it.
What's in the coffee buckets?
Oh.
Is it just dirt?
Well, one is bell pepper and one is blackberry, but it hasn't done anything. So I think it's kind of a lost cause.
And is that your compost bucket?
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't count it out. I think they'll get up.
Maybe. Yeah. It's a work in progress. It started raining for like the past, I don't know, what did it rain like the past 3 days?
Yeah.
Well, then I realized that this like area flooded, so I had to carry a bunch of dirt that I dug out over there and just like carried buckets over and filled it in so that it's not gross anymore. And I was gonna put rocks over here and stuff, but now I'm rethinking that because it was a pain in the ass, and maybe I'll just put something else there. We got this tomato plant, and it's just cherry tomatoes. But when we got it, it was like maybe this tall. We've only had it for how long?
A couple weeks.
Yeah. And now it's really big. And there's some tomatoes on it. Look at that.
Tomatoes.
And I don't know what I'm doing. So it's cool. And these I bought probably like a week ago because it said that the tomatoes are pink. Like when they grow pink. And I thought that was cool. And the place that we got all of our plants from has been open since like the late 30s or the early 40s. Do you remember what it's called?
Like Brawley Seed or something. It's like downtown Mooresville.
Yeah, it's like a little farmer's market type thing. And all of the plants they get from local farms and stuff is really cool. So, yeah. So, when you, like, get, like, the plant thingies there, I don't know, I suck. But, like, okay, let's see, these 3 tomato plants all came in a little bitty planter that's, like, this big. And there's, like, 1, 2, 3. And that's only, like, $3. I think it's, like, $2.88.
Yeah.
Yeah. But either they'll live or they don't. I haven't killed anything yet.
I almost did.
Yeah. I had the strawberry plant in a different pot, and one night Mitchell was moving the truck and he hit it and like killed like half the plant, but it's like coming back. There was like literally like a strawberry on it that I was like really excited to pick, and then it died because Mitchell hit it. But now there's like lots of little bitty strawberries, so it's okay. See? There's a flower for more strawberries. So it's doing stuff.
It's getting there.
And these flowers just like look like that all the time. They'll like look like that, and then they look like normal flowers. And then they'll look like that, and then they'll look like flowers again.
Is that normal?
I don't know.
I don't either. I don't know anything about this.
I don't either. I thought that I was getting the flowers that you liked when I got those.
You thought those were orange.
Yeah, I did.
They are pink.
Yeah, well, they can get the orange one too then. Maybe.
And the Newell here has just been on standby because diesel prices are going through the roof. So just kind of serves as like a kitchen or air-conditioned break room for the shop if we need to eat lunch while we're working or something. Because right now we don't have AC in the shop. It's kind of in the process of getting put in, and it's taking forever. One thing you will see on this channel though is we got to change one of the condenser fan motors to get the rear chassis AC functional again. I did the front one and got that working. Well, actually, last year in Texas, I did the center unit. I replaced the fan motor in that, and it worked fine for like about a month until like, what was it? The day before my mom flew in to help us pack things, it went out.
Yeah.
And my mom was gonna stay in there with us while we were driving. So like, great, now we have to like have a guest, which has never happened ever. And we got one AC, and it's like 104 degrees in Texas every day. That was rough. But I was the only one that had to drive it. Everybody else had AC in their trucks. I just had to sweat it out in the freaking fishbowl in front of that thing. Which, if you haven't seen that video, you should watch it.
I had to drive a wallered out Penske trailer for half the trip, at least.
That was just bad. That was just a
And
traumatic experience.
she hit me so hard, the trailer hitch was bent. Right? We had to replace the hitch.
The ball, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a bad time. Anyway, you're gonna get to see how to fix that. We got a new motor from Granger, which is kind of a retrofit. I don't know, like probably none of you guys have a Newell, but if you do, you'll know how to fix it. It's kind of a universal principle for most air conditioning units.
Explain what kind of AC it is, because okay, you didn't explain that like normal RVs aren't the same as a Newell, and like RV people won't touch that because it's like house stuff.
Yeah, yeah, it's a mini split, so it's like an old Dometic mini split. It's got the condenser and the evaporator, like it's all. Some of it's under the dinette, and some of the condenser and the fan is outside. But it's not a basic roof unit. So you call an RV place, they won't work on it. You call a house place, they won't work on it because it's an RV. You're pretty much SOL. You got to do it yourself. So figuring out how to do it.
Yeah, and the water pump too.
Yeah, we got to order another water pump just because, you know, be on the safe side. Don't know how old that stuff is. Well, if you enjoy this bonus stuff, make sure you're subscribed to it. And if you know anybody else who watches the main channel that may find this interesting, send it to them. Tweet it, post it, share it, whatever you want. It all helps. We're trying to get this channel to be monetized so it can start providing, because we survive through YouTube. And that's the whole reason for making this, as explained in the first video, is that we don't want to stunt the growth and the reach of the main channel by putting kind of, everyday stuff on there. Even though we want to do everyday stuff, we know you guys want to see it. You guys isn't the ones that are here right now. But, surface level people don't always want to see it, so they don't click on it. Then the next video is not recommended to them, and numbers go down. It's pretty much how it works in a nutshell. But the goal is to take that surface level viewer and show them who we are through kind of like little tidbits of the normal stuff within videos, which you'll see sometimes. That's done on purpose to gain them as a member of this bigger family of cool people, which you are a part of. So we're glad you're here.
Yeah, because some people like to make comments about what's good content and what's not.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not at the drag strip, then it's not good content. Or you're not, doing exactly what they want, then it's not good content.
Yeah.
They just want to bitch.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like, how some people think that that's going to help them by saying something. Like, I don't know.
I don't get that either.
We read these comments.
Yeah, and answer most of them.